People are unbelievable. Where am I going? He seems sober. I'm tired of dealing with the failure points, so that's what I did. Silly people stealing food. Hey everybody, I'm back, and so are you. Well, unless you're new here. If you are new, I'm Shiloh. I'm 52. I recently graduated with my PhD, and then I unexpectedly got laid off. So now I'm out here door dashing so we can have grocery money. So I am back on another dash already. I went out yesterday. I have to dash pretty much all this week because I took several days off due to my dad passing away. So now I kind of need to make up some of that income. Our grocery cart's getting kind of low, so I'm going to be dashing pretty much every day this week. I normally take a couple days off, like typically the slow days. We're going to be fighting the sun today because it's another beautiful sunny day, so the price we pay. So mostly I'll have to wear my sunglasses. I tried to do this one without sunglasses, so it's not like I'm incognito all the time. I'm heading into a zone. It's saying it's pretty slow. Hopefully we get something. Let's see, some updates. My acceptance rate is now 75%, so I'm in full platinum on my own. My pass actually already ended this morning. So I have a little bit of decline power, but I'm still going to try to build it up more. So this isn't the story of the day, but I have a story from last night's dashing, and which resulted in my turning shop and deliver off. I'm going to try it without. So last night I had a retail pickup order from Safeway, and I have been declining those because they don't show me what the items are. But since it was pretty late at night, I took a chance. It also said it was 21 plus, so it had alcohol in it. So I thought, okay, it's probably just alcohol and some other stuff, to go with it. No big deal. So I got to Safeway. And mind you, I can't see the exact address. I can only see like the location, and if there's time, I can zoom in to see if maybe it's an apartment building, but I couldn't see anything. So I went in there with a small cart because it said 4 loose items. Like I was thinking, 4 grocery bags. And I get there and he was like, "You're going to need a bigger cart." And I'm like, "Well, it just says 4 loose items." And he's like, "Yeah, it's 2 40-pack waters and a 30-pack beer." And I was like, "Oh, great." I'm like, "Can you see if it's going to an apartment?" Because they used to be able to look that up for us. And he said, "No, they changed the system so I can't see whether it's a house or apartment or anything." I'm like, "Okay, great." So I'm like, "All right, I'm going to take the chance." So I picked it up, loaded it up, and I had 2 other food pickups and deliveries before delivering the water and the beer. So I do those other 2 deliveries, and guess what pops up on the address? It was an apartment on the 3rd floor. Like, are you actually kidding me right now? So I actually called the customer and said, "Listen, I have to call support and most likely return this unassigned from it, and they'll have to find another driver because I cannot carry 2 40-pack waters and a 30-pack beer. Basically around or close to 100 pounds up 3 flights of stairs. It would have taken me 3 trips. There's no way I could physically do that. even if my knee was good, I don't think I could physically do that. I am not an athlete. I am not a weightlifter. These things are heavy. Anyway, so she said they could help because, instead of not getting their stuff, I'm like, okay, if you guys can help me, then fine. So I took it to them, and because I also had to verify, license and all that for the beer. And he did. The husband took up the 2 40-pack waters. And then I ended my dash after that because I was like so frustrated and like I didn't want to deal with it anymore. We're burning this field over here. Anyway, I ended my dash and I looked and they left a $2 tip. Like that's they left $2 as a tip when they placed the order, knowing they're on the 3rd floor with heavy, heavy items. People are unbelievable. And DoorDash only paid that order itself, the total was $5.75 to do that. No, it's not worth my injury. It's not worth anything. So I unassigned from Shop and Deliver today because I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I'm just not. I'm going to see how it goes with just food delivery, and I left the alcohol on. So, I'll go in and get some alcohol, but I'm not delivering these heavy, heavy items for the kind of pay we get. There's no way. Not that the pay really makes it easier for me to do it. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. Anyway, I wish DoorDash had a way, or they were like legally required to let the driver know that, caution, this is a heavy order. Because can you imagine some of these delivery drivers out here are senior citizens. They must have Shop and Deliver turned off because there's no way. I don't even know who could have done that. You have to be physically fit to haul those up 3 times. The guy that took the 241, the water packs, he was at least my age, maybe a little older, and he was struggling by the second one. I'm like, but you wanted me to do it 3 times. Anyway. Yep, that's not the story of the day, so you're going to endure another story of the day later on. But that's why I'm not doing Shop and Deliver. And it may hurt me, but too bad. It's not worth the stress of that and worrying every time there's a Shop and Deliver if there's heavy items without a warning. They actually used to state on there that it was heavy, and they actually used to charge the customer more if it was heavy items like that, and they took that away. And of course, like, now we're just expected to do it. Anyway, I'm really rambling, but yeah. All right, I'm in the bigger zone, but actually neither of them is large, so I'm just gonna sit here and see if we get an order. Still saying 5 to 15 minutes, and it's probably pretty slow. There is peak pay today though, from I think 11 until midnight, I want to say, which means $1 extra per order. So I hope that's the case. That'll help. Anyway, all right, let's wait.
Listen, why do people do this? I'm parked here, right, in this huge empty parking lot. You see all that? Like, there's tons of spots, and this dude has to park right here. Like, I don't understand. There's plenty of parking over there, like for the restaurants, and it's literally like so many empty parking spots. See all that? Why? Why you gotta park right here and get all up in my business? I don't get it.
Yay, we finally got an order. 8:20 to go 5.1 miles from McDonald's, and we are right here by McDonald's. Not a bad start to the day. I hope that means the day is going to be good. We shall see. okay. I'm here. I'm here way too early because I was right by. And it's a good order, so I doubt it got declined. Let's see, when's the pickup? Yeah, pickup by 9:30. It's in 4 minutes. But we'll go in and wait anyway, just in case they get it ready early. No. Okay, this is going kind of far. It's 12 minutes. It's going to, what's this? I got oil change place in West Richland, so it is pretty far from here. I know, I have a feeling I know kind of where it is going. And it's gonna put us where we're
Drive southeast. Then
where we're just gonna head to Richland. So.
drive southeast.
I've delivered to this place before.
I gotta get the pump hand sanitizer. I got this other one, like it's just a squeeze. And I tried to squeeze a little bit. I'm still coughing from the alcohol. Rubbing alcohol. Whatever it is. And it just came out like a whole palm full. So now my steering wheel's disinfected. My pants. Like, I gotta get the pump kind. I just wanted to share that. Okay, we got an order from 7-Eleven. It's alcohol, obviously. It says 21 plus. It was $5.20 to go 1.7 miles. Which isn't great because it's an alcohol delivery. Like, DoorDash should be paying me more than that. Unless there's just no tip and it's all DoorDash pay. I don't know. But we're heading there now. Okay. Got it. And it's only going 2 minutes away. So. Trying to see. I think it wants me to go out that way. Let me take a look. Where am I going? Tilly. Yeah, I think it's over that way. Okay. I think I got it. Let's go see if I do. Oh. Okay, that one's done. Uneventful. He seems sober. Like I'm really supposed to know from a short interaction. Alright, it's still saying it's really slow. And I don't know how much no shop and deliver is going to affect me. We'll see. Okay, we got another order. It's really good. It's 620 plus, so there's a hidden tip, and it's 1 point something miles. And I just passed Stone Soup, so I just have to kind of turn around and go back and get it. So that's what I'm doing. Yay for an order. All right, it says please knock and then just leave it at the door. So they want an alert, but also just leave it. Oh wait, that's weird. It's going to the Torbit KinderCare. I used to work for KinderCare as a preschool teacher.
Drive south on the parkway. Then enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Lee Boulevard.
Many, many, many years ago. Okay, I'm not sure about their instructions now. That's kind of weird. Like, I don't think you can knock. I guess we'll find out.
Like the instructions said, and I rang the bell, so.
Okay, she came out and got it. I'm glad I verified that she saw it in time. Switch glasses. All right, let's hope for another good order. Hoping. Okay, we're getting another order. 650, 3.2 miles from Little Caesars, which we are very nearby. So there's probably going to be a wait. Because Little Caesars is rarely on, like, ready when you get there. So we're gonna go get it.
This order has a 10-minute wait. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but...
All right, that actually wasn't too bad.
Dropping it off at the front desk. Hopefully easy peasy. Trying to remember where the front desk is.
Drive south, then turn left onto Simon Street.
I know where Hanford High is. I don't actually need the directions, and I may turn them off, because they'll just annoy me. The only part is I have to remember where the front office is.
Okay, that was easy peasy. They had even an area marked off for DoorDash deliveries. So I was just able to leave it right there and mark it as delivered. I didn't bring my camera in. You know, minors in there. Not gonna get them on camera. Okay, let's hope it gets busier. Peak pay is supposed to be in about 10 minutes, so I don't know if they're doing that because they anticipate it being busy or if it's just an enticement. I don't know. It is the first of the month, so it seems like it's busier because everybody got paid or is going to get paid. So we shall see. Okay, I got a Miss Tamale order, 6:20 to go. 2.7 miles. Hi. Okay, this is going to another school. So, should be a pretty easy drop off. Just leave it at the front desk.
Drive south on the parkway.
Man, this street is so narrow. Another good order, $8.95 from Arby's, going 5.3 miles, I think, something like that. We all know I'm great at numbers, so I'm sure I'm off a little. But we're really close too. I'm already getting to the store, so it's not a bad day so far. Okay, this one is going 11 minutes away, even though it's still within Richland. It's so hard to know, like, how far time-wise it's going. Oh, especially if I
Turn left onto George Washington Way, Washington 240 bus.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Wow, I actually had an opening. Sometimes it's hard to get out on this road.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Continue for a half mile. I've done a lot of photo shoots in this area because it's so pretty.
Oh, I was going to film, but he actually met me at the door, and it ended up being a hand-it, so I didn't film. But it's done. Cha-ching. And now I have to go all the way back to the zone because I am way outside the zone.
Which makes it kind of a round trip order, unfortunately. I think I go this way. I'm not familiar with these neighborhoods. These houses are. Oh! I just ended up in a cul-de-sac. I don't know where I'm going. Let's try that again. I didn't go down far enough. Anyway, these are very nice houses. And it's a golf course community. Oh, you know what? Wait, yeah, this is the way out. I got it. I remember that yellow house. There it is. Wow, these are big houses. Very nice neighborhood. Oh. We actually used to live out this way, but it was when we were living in our RV to travel. We parked it at an RV resort up here when we weren't traveling with it. Before we went actually full-time and left the area for a while. And that was a lot of fun. Lots of good memories made on that picture. Alright, let's get back to the zone. See if we get more orders. During, I think it's peak pay. Oh, squirrel committed suicide. Alright. See you in a bit.
So let's address the whole microphone issue. By the time this video comes out, you've seen the debacle that happened different one with the microphone, and it got tucked in my shirt, and I lost a bunch of footage because you couldn't even understand what I was saying. So I give up on the microphone. I'm just gonna try and use noise cancellation in the editing and see how that goes. So I use that microphone for recording my high school course lecture videos, but it's just not working for me in the car because I'm moving around too much, and it's just, I'm tired of dealing with the failure points, so just gonna deal without it. Well, we got our first crap order for today. I keep messing with this. 6:15 to go 8 miles. That's crap, especially if it's peak pay and I'm getting $1 extra. Means a no tip or a very low tip. But I still want to get that AR up, and I don't even know where I'm at right now. I guess I could have tried to decline it to see where I was at and what it would do, but whatever. I have an order for Sandra.
Okay, we literally just got that, so
Okay.
maybe about 5-7 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Well, you would have heard that. They just got the order, so they haven't even started it. Oh, this is so... The sun is just ridiculous. So yeah, DoorDash sent it to me way too soon. I hate when they do that. So now, not only is it a upside down order, there's a wait for it. 5 to 7 minutes. Total crap. I could unassign from it, but then I'll get a ding for my completion rate, and I don't want that either. Whatever. I hope this takes me to a busier zone, maybe. At least that would help.
Okay, well, kind of thankfully that order was stolen. So I had to contact support and they canceled it for me. I'll still get a little bit of pay for it. But as soon as he canceled it, I got another order, 720. I can't remember the miles. It'll be on the screen. From Stone Soup again. So anyway, so we're heading there now. This is a much better order anyway, but it did take me some time to call support and get that canceled because I didn't want... The other option is to have it resubmitted, and the lady said it would take 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm not waiting that long, so I'd rather just cancel it, get a little bit of pay, and then get to the next order. So that's what I did. I don't know how people do that. I guess they just... I don't know. I really don't know how you steal an order like that. Like, how do you know the name if you're not a dasher? So I guess they just accept it and it's crap. So they pick it up, but then I don't know if they mark it as delivered and it's not really, and I don't know. So, but she said right before I got there, somebody else picked it up. So maybe they pick it up and then they unassign it, and it's just an unassigned ding, but then it gets put back in the algorithm, and then I got it. And if I didn't have it canceled, like contacting support and letting them know it was basically stolen, it would just keep going out over and over again. So anyway, silly people stealing food.
Mustard, maybe? Something like ketchup. Vegetable, lettuce, tomato.
It was really busy in there. Alright, this is going 8 minutes away, and it was so busy in there. It's a pretty popular sandwich place.
Opening the mail, start loud 'cause it hurt like hell. It's so mundane, I know, don't stimulate my brain. Love ain't worth pay till the end of the day. I need to relax and watch TV, get off the phone, get on the phone. Hey, hey, honey, I'm home. Hey, 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 hey. Honey, I'm home and I had a hot day. Pour me a cold one and oh, by the way, rub my feet. Give me something to eat. Fix me up my favorite drink. Honey, I'm killing me. I need to relax. Watch TV. Off the phone. Give me some phone. Hey, hey, honey, I'm home.
We're sitting and waiting for an order. It says it's still busy, but I'm not getting anything. Don't know what's up with that. So I thought I would do the fun. Oh, now it's not as busy. It just refreshed. I thought I would do the fun fact or story of the day. So, in my, what was it? I want to say mid-20s. I was working out at Hanford in the area on a temp job assignment for the Human Resources Department. And it was the most boring job ever. I'm not even kidding. I was only there to once in a while distribute some files or some papers, whatever. Otherwise, I was there to answer the phone and take messages for the 2 HR ladies while they were gone. And they were pretty much gone all day long. So I was the only one in the office, and I was just sitting there waiting for the phone to ring, which it rarely did, to take down messages in case they were urgent, and then I had contact information to get a hold of them if I needed to. The phone rarely rang. I just sat there, and it was so boring and mind-numbing. And it paid well at the time. I think it was $10 an hour. This was in, 1996 or 7, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, so the internet was kind of brand new, and I figured out how to get online. So, I decided to look for a job while I was there. So I would spend my day online looking for jobs. And a job came up, a nanny position out of near Nashville, Tennessee. And I had already I was thinking of pursuing my singing in Nashville, country singing. And so this job pops up, and it's not even like a great paying job. It's some pay plus free room and board. And it was 2 young girls. I think they were like 5 and 7. So I inquired about it, and I got a phone interview with the mom, and it went really well. She really liked our conversation, and she hired me. So once again, I announced to my family that I'm moving to a suburb of Nashville with the goal of ultimately pursuing my singing. So I did it. I drove out there. I moved out there. I started the job, and it was fine. It ended up not being fine eventually, but so yeah, I did that job And then I also got a part-time job at night at a place called the Nashville Palace. And it was a very popular dinner show place. So they had a show every night, a different artist or a band or whatever. But on Wednesday nights was employee night. So we all got to take turns getting up on the stage, and it was a decent sized stage with a live band, and sing if we wanted to. So I did that, of course, every Wednesday. I started out as a hostess, and then I ended up as the cashier. And so it was not a normal cashier job. So my till at the end of the night would be $20,000+, because there would be large groups that came in to watch the show and have dinner, and their tickets were thousands of dollars. So they had like the smaller area with regular restaurant patrons, and then they had these long tables where groups would come in, and then they also had a bar. I was not responsible for the bar till. I was just the restaurant and the show, the large group shows. So all the servers came out and cashed out with me. And then I would have to balance the till at the end of the night. And I sometimes got stuck there for over an hour longer if something was too far off. A lot of times it ended up being like the servers. If I was stepped away from the cashier box, they would cash themselves out and make mistakes. But anyway, so I got to do that, and I got to sing a Sarah Evans song, and the keyboard player, the house keyboard player for Nashville Palace, was Sarah Evans' recording keyboard player. So when she went in to record her albums, he was her keyboard player. He was not the touring keyboard player. But it was really cool because all the other band members would step off, and it was just me and Sarah Evans' keyboard player playing. I always sang No Place That Far by Sarah Evans. And it was so much fun. But anyway, I was only there a few months. I have another story from there that I'll tell at a different day because this is already long. Why I had to leave Nashville, but I actually also decided that was not the industry for me. It's cutthroat, and it can be actually kind of daunting and scary at times in that industry. There's a lot of bad in that industry that I witnessed. So, but it was fun while I was there, just singing up on stage. I also won a karaoke contest at a really popular place with a huge stage, and I sang Celine Dion, It's All Coming Back to Me Now, and won the contest that night. But it was fun. I got asked for my autograph several times because people in Nashville are always wondering, well, who's gonna make it? And then I also worked with a guy at Nashville Palace who ended up being in a video for Martina McBride. He was both trying to sing and act, and so he ended up landing a little part in one of her videos that I saw on CMT. So that was pretty cool. He was a really nice guy. But anyway, that's my story of the day. Oh, finally getting an order. Alright, unfortunately this order sucks. It's 2 orders, 7 something for 2 different restaurants, which means each one is low pay, because they're obviously not more than $3.50 each. I'm guessing one is probably carrying the other, and all we can do is hope for a cash tip. So we're gonna pick up the first order. It was right across the street from where I was sitting. Okay, this is going to the same person, and in Pasco, I think, in West Pasco, in a nicer neighborhood, 11 minutes away. So, you know.
I've also had to have the air conditioning on today. It is so nice and so warm that it's getting hot in the car. And it's March 2nd. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm kind of scared of this summer. Maybe it's the summer we move away. Yeah, right. I also really need to pee. I'm kind of hoping this drops me off near my family's house. And I can pop in and use the bathroom and say hi. Maybe. I don't know.
Another order, and it's kind of still crap. It's 7 something, 6 miles, I don't know, something like that. I'll put it on the screen. From Golden Taco. Usually there's not a wait, at least for that one. I don't know where it's taking me, but these orders aren't very good today, unfortunately. A couple have been okay, but for being, man, almost 4 hours in, not good. Not good wages right now. Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought, and it was ready. This place is pretty good about it. And it's going 9 minutes away.
Drive west on Lee Boulevard.
Well, I ended my dash. I sat here for, man, probably 20 minutes. Haven't gotten a single thing, so I don't want to sit around anymore. I have a video premiering today at 3:30. Hopefully I see some of you guys there. I'm planning on filming as often as sorry, that truck just, if you need to get out, then go, you know, like, don't dilly-dally. Anyway, I'm kind of planning on filming a lot this week, just so I have some videos to post. Trying to build the channel, the community. I hate how there it blows it out. Oh, but now it's not even. Anyway, I'm trying to build the channel, so please hit the like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. The door dashing, basically lighthearted, even in my rant and raves, my crazies. So I think we ended up at, I think, $65, somewhere around there. They only paid me $2 for that order that got stolen. Whatever. I knew that. I knew that it was only going to be $2. I'll try to remember to post all the stats. Sometimes I just forget that people like to know, like, how long I was out there. I started at, like, I got the first order at 9:20 this morning or something like that. It's 1:40, but I actually like ate lunch back there. So I think like I stopped dashing at about 1:20, so about 4 hours. It's not great pay today, honestly, for 4 hours, but it is a Monday, and I stopped dashing on Monday for the most part because it is just not good enough. I wasn't making enough on Mondays. So I took Mondays and Wednesdays off. This week I'm just working those days because I'm trying to make up a little bit of income that I lost. And before I go, I just wanted to also dedicate this video to my mom. She was an amazing wife to my dad, and she took care of him 24/7 for the last several years of his life as he became more and more ill. So I just wanted to dedicate this video to her. And I know if anybody leaves a comment to her, I will definitely relay that to her. I got word today that my dad's, or just a little bit ago, my dad's graveside service is Friday at 1 p.m. So I'm probably not going to dash on Friday.